Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are gonna do 2 more Teuta Matoshi dresses because you guys love them. You have tons of questions about them and I'm more than happy to answer all your questions. Also because I love them. I love them so much. And then after this, my credit card is going to take a nice long rest. Probably until she comes out with a new line. And then I'm just gonna spend more money on them. I'm probably gonna have to get a second job. And my kids won't be going to college. So the first dress that we're gonna do today is the Gerbera Pink dress. Now, like so many of the dresses that Teuta Matoshi makes, there are several styles and colors available in this fabric. I picked this one because it was my favorite. The Gerbera Pink dress retails for $690. However, if you will pop over to my blog, I do have several links that will save you some money. I think there's a 10% discount and maybe a $50 off discount, so you can kind of pick what would work best for you. But I'll post the link for my blog at the end of the video, and you can just hop over there and find that, or maybe if I find the link, I'll share it in the video as well. So that's the first dress we're going to try on. Let's open it up. So I'm not going to actually unbox this dress because I got it months ago. I think I got it on a pre-order. I think I ordered it like as soon as it was available and I just waited for it to come in, and I've already gone out and taken photos in it because it was so pretty. This is the Gerbera Pink dress. It has this gorgeous fitted bodice and the cups here so you don't need a bra. Buttons, these very dainty puffy sleeves, and that's actually inside out. There we go. There's elastic on the sleeves here, so they fit you just right. There's always these straps for hanging your gown so that you're not putting all the weight on the elastic because it will damage it over time. So I love that the straps are always there. It has a zipper down the back, and let's see, there's a top layer which is a very sheer pink mesh with these embroidered daisies and just like a little embroidered greenery. So that's one layer, and then you have a lighter pink mesh underneath, that's 2. Another lighter pink, that's 3 layers, and then you have one darker pink, 2 darker pink layers under that, and then you have a white opaque sort of satiny underskirt, and maybe 2 layers of the underskirt. So that's the Gerbera dress. Let's try it on. The pink Gerbera dress. I did not check if it had pockets. Oh, it does. It has pockets. And they're see-through. I don't know what you would keep in here, but it's cool that they have them because I love sticking my hands in my pockets when I'm just kind of standing around, you know, hanging out in castles or galas or premieres, opening nights, whatever. Just having my hands in my pockets. This dress is a lot lighter and more flowy than I thought it was going to be. I really thought that it would be heavier, like the strawberry dress, but it's really not. This fabric is incredibly lightweight, and it's very floaty and ethereal. When I went to take pictures in it, there was one in particular, I'll show you, that I was sort of laying and I spread the fabric out, and it was just like this very thin gauze, almost like butterfly wings or spider's web sort of thing. So it's a very dreamy fabric. I managed to get this dress on with no trouble whatsoever, and typically to get into these dresses I either have to have help or I put it on with the back and the front and zip it up that way and then twist. And this dress I got into with no help at all, and I noticed that it's a little roomy right here and just slightly roomy here. Just a little bit. I ordered the same size that I always order, and it's just, I don't want to say it's too big because we're talking a minuscule amount, but compared to all the other dresses, which are just like I'm poured into, they're very form-fitting, this one is bigger than those, even though I ordered the same size. The next dress that we're going to do is the Opalescent Floral Sequined Dress. It was love at first sight with this dress. Oh my gosh, it was so gorgeous. I had to have it. And it's a little pricier than the Gerbera dress. It comes in at $890. Again, use one of my links and save yourself a little if you decide to go and get these dresses. But it was so pretty. I had to have it. So we are going to open this one together. Fingers crossed. My box got wet. And it made the ink run, so I'm hoping that it didn't run onto the dress. Here's the belt, purple velvet. Can never go wrong with purple velvet. I don't think that this video is going to do justice to how gorgeous this dress is. I mean, worth every penny. It's really pretty. So it's got, let's see, it's got a fitted bodice with some corset boning here. Mesh straps. The cups are padded. And it does look like the bodice is somewhat see-through, but the cups have a lining, so they are opaque. No worries there. Zipper goes down the back. Does look like there's something sewn in. There's some kind of I'm gonna have to cut this, I think. There's been a little bit of a mistake in the sewing there. So I'm gonna have to cut that. Oh, it has pockets. Yay! And let's see, so the top layer is sequins. And then so that's 1, there's 2, 3, 4. 4 layers of mesh. And 2 layers of a sort of champagne beige satin fabric for the underskirt. All right, I am so excited to try this on. This may be the most glamorous dress that I own. Oh, I forgot the belt. Let me do the belt. So, the belt actually stops here. That is the last hole punched for the belt. That is not good. This is where the last belt loop is, and I need it all the way over here to fit. However, it is really, really a great contrast color. It's not quite the same as any of the sequins, so it really brings out the other colors and yet sort of stands out on its own. So I do love the color of the belt, and I love that the belt has this to sort of secure it and keep it in place. It's just way too big. I fortunately happen to have a kit that will help me to punch my own holes in here, but gosh, I hate to do that. I mean, there's so much work that went into this. I don't like to have to make adjustments to it myself because I'm not a professional, but in this particular instance, if I want to wear the belt, that's what's going to have to happen. Everything about the dress is great. It fits perfectly. It fits in the chest, which is something that I've noticed with a lot of dresses. That's where the problem is because it's sort of a one-size-fits-all, but you can't do that with chest sizes. There's just no way to do that, and yet Teuta Matoshi's dresses tend to fit very well in the chest. For the size, you know, they just are appropriate for the size. I got it on, I zipped it up without any trouble really, and I was kind of expecting to snag a few sequins, but I didn't. So the belt issue aside, this fits great. I would say if you're going to buy this dress and the belt is a concern for you, I would definitely say contact them. Their customer service is really good. They are just like the best at customizing dresses. The custom dress that I ordered from them was the perfect fit. I mean, it definitely felt like it was absolutely made to my measurements, to the letter, the perfect fit. So I would say contact them about the belt if you're concerned about it being too big or too small, because I'm sure they would work with you on it. That's the only thing that's really like this dress is so beautiful. It's so beautiful and it fits really well. Just the belt is too big. But other than that, it's a gorgeous dress. So it's short and sweet today, just 2 dresses, and I will probably take a break for a while. Gosh, I can't say it with confidence because I know she's going to come out with something gorgeous and I'm just going to be working overtime and selling plasma or whatever it takes to afford it because I just love these dresses so much. Before I end the video today, I wanted to answer a few questions. These are the most common questions that I get. Number one is processing time. Processing time for my orders, every single order I've placed, has been within 4 weeks. And that is from order to delivery. So it's usually 3 weeks for them to process the order and make the dress. And then from the time that I get the notification saying, you know, DHL has a shipment on your way, it's usually 3 days. From the time I get the email to the time it's at my door, it's 3 days. So I don't think I've ever waited on an order longer than 4 weeks. It is a very fast processing time. Another question that I get asked very often is about sizing. And I know this is the big concern because these dresses are expensive. Returning them is not, it's not difficult, but you know, there's a process to it. And if you've waited a month to get a dress, you probably need to wear it right away, and you don't want to have to go through the process of returning it and exchanging for different size and all that. So my advice to you, if you are concerned about the right size, is to order a custom size. When I ordered a custom size, the customer service was really great to ask me for exact measurements, and you do have to, you know, like take it's like chest, waist, hips, maybe your height, and then from like hollow to floor and things like that. They're very precise measurements. There's a lot of detailed measurements because they're wanting to give you the perfect fit, and I absolutely got the perfect fit. So if you are in doubt at all, ask for a custom size. It's not going to extend your processing time by that much. It's worth it, especially for your peace of mind, to know that you're getting something that fits. It is totally worth it. The last question that I get asked a lot is about the imposters. There are tons of imposters out there. Almost as soon as she comes out with a new dress, AliExpress comes out with a picture, the stolen picture, her picture that they've stolen, and there's like 10 different stores that are saying, oh, we've got the same dress, only it's $100 instead of $800. Imposters are imposters. They're not very good. Most of the time what these factories are doing is they are looking at the picture, and then when you order, they send your order to a factory and have the factory make it. Because every single time, with one exception, one and only one time, that I have asked, can I see a picture of the actual dress? Because this is a stock photo, you know, this is not your photo. So show me the actual dress. They say, we don't have it. We'll have to wait till it comes back from the factory. And then of those times that they didn't have a photo, none of them actually got me a photo. They all said, oh, we'll get you a photo before we ship it. And they didn't. They shipped the dress without me ever having seen it, and I didn't know what I was getting. One time they sent me a photo in advance, so I knew what I was getting, and I really appreciated that because it was a big financial risk. I mean, even $100 is a big financial risk. So if you feel like gambling with your money, buy an imposter. If you don't mind being disappointed, buy an imposter. But I'll tell you right now, none of them measure up to these gowns. None of them will. They are cheap knockoffs made by people who haven't seen the actual dress and don't have the actual materials. They are guessing at how it should look and how it should fit. And they're doing it with materials that are similar to, but not the same as, what Teuta Matoshi and her team are using. So that's what you're getting. You're getting a poor facsimile. And I understand. Sometimes, you know, you just don't have the money for one of these. I get it. But they're cheap knockoffs for a reason. Like, if they were as good as these, they would be charging what she's charging. So those are the most common questions that I get asked. If you have any more questions, please feel free, comment below. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. I'm more than happy to give you a link for a friends and family discount. And yeah, I don't know when I'm going to do my next video. I don't really have any ideas right now, but until that video does come out, if you want to keep up with me, you can find me on Instagram, you can find me over on my blog, and I'll post all that information in the last slide, and I will see you soon. Bye guys.